day. It was nice. It was nice. Yeah. African Population and Health Research Center works with partners, or what we call implementing partners, in different countries. For this particular project, which is the KICS series project that focuses on strengthening data systems for education, we partnered with HISP to implement this project in improving documentation, improving data collection, and improving or obtaining data that the district or the schools can use for decision making, for planning, and for programming. We are really very excited and happy that the district authorities and HISP and the schools are in partnership, of course, together with the Ministry of Health, with the Ministry of Education, to implement this project and to make sure that it helps them use information for evidence-informed decision making.
I want to thank the Almighty God for the opportunity that He gave to APHRC and HISP Uganda to work with the Ministry of Education and the Sports to deliver this very important memorial and historical program in the Gulu city and the Gulu district.
We are in Gulu visiting one of the sites that's implementing the KICS project. This specific school is called Vanguard Primary School, and it was so nice to hear several head teachers talk about how they are using the data from the DHIS2 platform that we are implementing, on how they are using it to make decisions, plan learning for the learners, outcomes for the learners, school feeding program, and other indicators that we are tracking.
We used not to have data at hand. For example, on the learners with special needs, as a teacher, I am supposed to know the learners and cater for the individual needs of my learners. But because we didn't have data before the coming in of the HISP project, we were not able to support the learners with special needs adequately. But as I talk now, as an education officer, I am able to plan for the learners with special needs. We have done planning in our respective schools where we were able to even, allocate resources to put rails in some of our schools. For example, in a school like Angaya Primary School in Gulu district, we put rails in that school because we have got learners with special needs who need support. In order for them to be able to walk freely to their classrooms, they need not just the ramps, but they need rails to support them to walk in and out of the classrooms. That came as a result of the data that we have already in place.
Our job as an institution is basically to transform lives through research. And one of the components of this mandate or vision is through research and related capacity strengthening. So the work that we are doing here is actually interlinked with our overall mission as an organization, our objectives and goals, and of course we cannot do this on our own without the partners at the country level.
We've planned and we've also conducted trainings online, both online and physical, trainings on data management, starting with the basic aspects, and these include data use, data entry, data collection itself. We've empowered them and trained them on how to interpret the indicators in the data collection tool. And even when they submit the data, we have been able to support them to review it.
We have also conducted trainings at district level where we had the 100 head teachers come in for the training, and we're teaching them about the new innovation of the school report card, which enables them to see their data as a feedback mechanism for them to relay all the data that they get and easily identify where the gaps are and find ways to fill out these gaps that are at school level.
We had a meeting at the district education office. We have met the city education officer, and from this afternoon we are going to have a few other schools visiting. Yeah, so we're just here to see how the project is appreciated at this level, at the school level. This is where it matters.
This project helps us to enhance on decision making on when it comes to you have challenges in the school. Because through this data or data here, you will analyze and see that my school has a challenge in there. I have few number of stances of toilet, of latrines. I have these other challenges of classrooms. Then you begin to prioritize. Then you can make an informed decisions on how you can deal with your challenges in the school.
Moving through these various schools that we have done site visits today, it is very clear that all the heads of schools have make maximum utilization of the data systems. The schools' data availability, it has enabled schools to be able, the head teachers even to be able to engage other donors within the region for the purposes of development of the institutions. This one has clearly been showcased in one of the schools where the head teacher, with the work with the GIZ, they have been able to provide power in the school by getting off the grid through solar power.
I'm really grateful for the coming of this issue of data in our school, because right now, if I'm talking about the number of pupils, it is very precise and straightforward. It doesn't waste time. And then number two, if I'm reporting about the structure of the school or the number of desks in the school that I am missing vis-a-vis the number of children, it is precise and justifiable. We wrote to the district justifying the number of learners we have in the school plus the number of teachers we have. We saw that the number of teachers were slim as compared to the ratio that's supposed to be the national standard of the pupil-teacher ratio. So when we wrote, the district say, okay, so Chwer, you have this number of learners, so we can add for you additional teachers. And right now we have 24 teachers. Based on the data of the learners we provided to the district.
We hope to ensure that schools, districts, subnational level units have readily available data for decision making using data systems that are scalable, that are sustainable and are cost-friendly. How I dream to see a Uganda where every teacher has the basic knowledge of data and is using their data to make informed decisions for the betterment of the Ugandan learner and the African child at large.
So in Uganda, we are really very happy that the ministry, for instance, here we had our Commissioner for Basic Education who has been part of this trip. We are working with HISP Uganda. The schools, of course, are part of the project, and that is one of the ways on how we can actually work as a team to contribute to this vision of transforming lives in Africa through research and capacity strengthening.